Oh, hey there! I was just admiring the outdoors while being indoors, and in this video I'll show you how you could achieve the same thing in your own bedroom. So in this video, I'll be giving a tour of my green screen setup that I've used for the Parting Glass video, Epilogue, and the Woven Storm. And the reason why I'm making this video is for two reasons. One, I will need to take down the green screen very soon. And two, I have no need of the green screen moving forward in my music journey. So the Woven Storm was the last project where I needed a green screen, and that is the last of those kind of videos that I will be outputting. But I'll explain more about that in another video. So let me set everything back to default off and we'll start from here. So this is with the green screen rolled up. This is just my plain room lights, windows open. So let's go through the whole process of setting everything up. All right, so there's the camera position. And there's the green screen roll. I'm using an aluminum pipe. I did try a PVC pipe, but what I found is that it sagged right through the middle, which caused a lot of folding and ripples on the fabric itself. So I went with an aluminum pipe that I purchased from a local metal shop, and that has worked much better than PVC pipe. And this is the lights that illuminate the green screen. That is the mechanism that operates the roller. But before we do that, we need to release the stop that prevents the roller from moving. So now let's bring the green screen downward. And we want it roughly about there, just a little bit above the floor. And so right now I'll put this chain back on the hook and we'll tighten the stop right there. Let's go ahead. Secure that there and make sure that that doesn't sway around. I have a clamp that will be attached to the edge of the green screen that will stretch the green screen so that we don't have these ripples. So here's that clamp that runs along the edge. I have 4 spring clamps holding it together, and then I'll also have that hook that's pulling the whole thing off to the side. So that whole contraption helps with smoothing out the green screen, although there are some ripples. But one, it smooths it out, and two, it keeps the green screen more stable, so any wind that happens to pass through, it doesn't move back and forth. So the width of the green screen is 7 foot, and including the rollers is probably going to be about 8 foot. So that is the amount of space required for this green screen setup. So the next thing that we need to talk about is the lighting that is used to illuminate the green screen. I'm using 4 8-foot LED shop lights to illuminate the green screen, and the black that is on the shop lights, it's a black tint tape, which I use to tape on the edge of the shop lights to dampen the light coming over the top of the green screen, and so that more light will be hitting the bottom of the green screen. And so these shop lights, they are attached to 2 brackets on the side over there, and this reflector is attached to an L-shaped bracket that sits on top of this bracket right there. So the L-shaped bracket runs along the back end over there, and so the top bolts right there are attached to that L bracket, so that holds the whole thing together. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brackets that I fabricated also to hold this reflector, and this is angled in such a way that it is pointing towards the bottom of the green screen so that it will fully illuminate the surface. And all of these lights are powered by the cable that runs alongside the wall, the curtain, and right now I just have it hooked up to a power strip down there. And to operate these lights, we'll just need to flip the switch right over here. Alright, so now we have the whole green screen lit up. Here you can see the shop lights. The tinted tape doesn't completely cover the shop lights, it just dampens the light. And these lights, they are the hair lights that I set up, and they're very useful in eliminating the green overspill that occurs. This one also comes around the curtain and down to the power strip down there, and this one simply is routed down to an outlet right over there. So the next thing to talk about is the placing of the other items. The key light is set up here on the left, the fill light is set up here on the right, and the camera is set up all the way on the back as far as I could put it. So a little bit about these lights right here. They are sold as outdoor floodlights, however they work very well as fill light, as hair lights, and the features that they come with are also worth the price. I believe they are under $30 for a pair of them, and you could hook them up to Wi-Fi and control them that way, which is pretty neat. And then this ring light is a standard ring light from Newer, but it is not Wi-Fi adjustable. It has a knob here. And one of the last things to touch upon is the camera app that I'm using with my Samsung Galaxy tablet. With this app, I'm able to control multiple settings in the camera, and I could demonstrate that right now. I could adjust the ISO from here. And I also can start and stop the recording. And so what I'll do from here is that I will turn off all the lights, and I will go ahead and turn everything on one by one and show you how that looks like as I paint the canvas with the lighting. I have the windows covered with the blackout curtains, and so the first thing that I will do is turn on the green screen lighting. Now it's just the green screen lights on. I have a pretty good silhouette, and we have very little light overspill, which is exactly what we want. And the reflector that I had up here, its purpose is to do exactly that. I'll first start with the key light. Alright, that is the key light. We could adjust the focus there, and very handy. And so the next thing that I'll do is I'll turn on the fill light. I have the app on my phone that I could control the power of the lights as well as the color temperature and the color itself. So let's go ahead, turn on that fill light, and with the app here I could adjust the color temperature, so I could go really warm or really cool. I think I had it right about there. I could also adjust the brightness, and I use that together with the app here. I think right there looks pretty good. Also, just a side note, I could adjust the colors as well. There's a whole color palette that you could choose from, but for our purposes we'll go white. And so the next thing that I'll turn on is the hair lights. There's going to be that one over there, and then the other one. And that helps to give the light on the edges to separate the subject and the green screen. And I can also demonstrate how it looks like with just the hair lights. So we turn off our fill light and our key light. And so this is what the hair lights do. They create the edge around the subject, and it also helps with any green spill that comes from the green screen, since I'm fairly close to the green screen. So now let's go ahead, turn these back on. So now I'm ready to shoot a green screen video, which then I would import into Adobe After Effects, where I would complete the keying. I will not be doing a tutorial on how to key the green screen from the video. There are other videos that do a great job with that whole process. Alright, so this is what I wanted to share in this video. Hope you liked it. Hope it gave you some inspiration, some ideas for your own setup in your bedroom. And with that said, live out your purpose, live out your calling.